All right, today is April 8th, 2025. Going over today's market. Today, whoo, man, I took nine freaking trades. Yep, nine freaking trades. Um, Nine freaking trades. Right, first day back on a practice account, and I just took nine freaking trades. So, um, let's move this out the way. This can go down. All right, so we had a nice little pull down somewhere around here. I don't know at the opening, um, and I was in the trade. I think I was over 20 points profit. And it came back down to break even. That was the first trade, right? I was supposed to grab it up here, all right? Better entry point. I said right up here. Supposed to be grab it up there, right? Because we had this nice. We had a you can see here we had a strong pull out of that level, and we had an absorption, strong pull out. So if we go back and look at that, we can say, oh, we have some selling right here. Mark this level, price comes back, retest it, stop loss right below here. This would have been a nice gainer. Even though I would have been able to fit it to the 15, I would have been more in profit. I would have been probably way above 2 to 1. Probably would have had my stop loss already beyond 2 to I would have been at 4 to 1. Let's put the chart and let's go look for that. Whoa, too far. All right, so I think it's like this one right here. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, right here, right? So entry at the candle that retest, which would be this one here. Rejection here at this point here. So we have something like this, right? Price comes back to it, boop, nicks it, and then goes, right? Stop loss a little bit beyond it. Maybe stop loss about here, right? I don't know why I thought I'd get a lot more than that. Sheesh. I already was 2 to 1 here. That actually wasn't that bad of a trade. Alright, so come back. This is 10 points, 20, pull back. Alright, 34 points, right? We're beyond it. Should be covering some of this. My entry, though it wasn't bad, was actually still kind of good. My entry was here, like this actually, right? Something like that. All right, something like this. Had a little bit more that, a bit higher. I think I entered after that one there, so about here, right? So boom, right? So this is actually I think less risk, 8 and about 16 points. Yeah, 20 points. That was 20 points, right? This one here, 30 points. So that was actually still a good trade. But I was aiming for down there. I got stopped out at break even. So even if I did enter over here, right, my stop loss would have had to been right after it for it to be the better entry. I think that's what I was saying to myself. So if I enter like this, which is freaking impossible to really tell, right? Enter here like that. No, now a 6-point stop loss based on this candle. Oh shit! I just had an idea. Right now I have that. So damn, I just have an idea. Just dawned on me. One minute. $15, $30, 1 hour. Okay. Because that right there is candle sync. What's that? I don't know what that is. Alright, anyways, this. right? So we have I'm gonna probably redate this one. So candle size 4 to 75, high to close. I'm probably just need the candle size. For the most part, I'm usually catching it as it's going. So it's usually closing on this end, right? These are not closing like, I'm not going to catch it this way. I'm going to close it when it's closing this way. This one opens up here, boom, I'm going to close and enter that one there, right? So I'm probably going to redo this one. This here. I lost connection. All right, back to connection. All right, so that was my trade. So, you know, if I'm trading that, then I'm trading this, because usually I try to keep like a tight range. Boom, and then ready for it to go. This would have been a nice trade over 4 to 1. Candle size is about 6, so add like 2 to it. That's 5, 6, 7. So add 2 to it. I don't know what 2 is going to be. Somewhere around here. Alright, boom. Alright, so we're already at 4 to 1. I should at least be catching this here. Alright, 7 points. Price is going. Boom, 14 points. Alright, we're at 21 points. Alright, price goes 34 points. Alright, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have candle size ready to go, and then bam. Alright, because price comes, hit this, 7 points, stop loss there. Hopefully we don't come back and retest. Getting ready to exit as we start to go. Alright, boom, this is perfect trade. Alright, anyways, yeah, I took quite a bit of trades, so let's go through those trades. So that was the first trade here, break even. We're at a 1 hour area, so I need a 1 hour time frame to tell me what the heck is going on here. 30 minutes is in. I need the 1 hour to finish closing to say, hey, we're ready to sell. Right, I did get this as we were going, so that's one thing. Okay, 1 hour time frame, wait for the 1 hour. If I see any short-term time frames inside of it, yeah, I'll take trades perhaps, but yeah, I need to wait for the 1 hour to close and focus on that. Second trade, I believe this is the second trade. Yeah, second attempt. I try. Why are you back up? I know I didn't call you to come back up. Second trade. I try to go short. I entered here. Price came up and then went all the way back down. Got stopped out. Bam. The 1 hour, I believe, is still trying to set. Are we still not done yet? 1 hour still trying to set. Yep. 1 hour still trying to set. It is now 9:46. I still got 15 minutes. Nope, I still got 14 minutes on this candle. Third attempt, 9:52. Nice little out entry. Price comes out. Boom. We are at 1 to 1. Should have moved my stop loss here, but I felt like price wasn't ready to go yet. No, so we had this pull back. Right, look like it was ready to go yet, but I ended up getting stopped out. Still, price still not done yet with the 1 hour. I know I don't have the 1 hour up here, but the price is still not done with the 1 hour. But I'll have it up next time. All right, fourth attempt, 9:58. Fucking kill me. All right, 1 hour is still not done, and the 1 hour is actually moving up. There's no rejection now. The 1 hour is moving up. As you can see, that we're above where we were before, right? 1 hour still moving up. Entered down here, forcing the trade. Price is still moving up. No reversal. See, we chopped around, right? And we're above where we're supposed to be at. Right, this is where we were at before. A nice bounce off of it for a second time. I didn't get that second trade. That first one was probably good, but you know, we're not set up yet to go, so just take what I can. And then the bigger time frame gave me what I needed to go. All right, fourth attempt. fifth, you can see the 4 hour, you can see the 1 hour is actually moving in and has destroyed this zone. Now we're going to the 30-minute level. We have buying going into that level, buying going into the 30-minute level. Buyers are like, yo, I am going to clean house. Fifth attempt, 10:09. Now we have officially closed up high, so we have no rejection at this level. Try to go short anyways. Boom, stopped out, bam. Boom, 1 to 1, bam. Should have moved my stop loss, got stopped out. I saw the buying coming in. I said, I don't like this, got stopped out. Right? No rejection yet. We want to reject, but no rejection yet. Now we're at a 15-minute and a 30-minute time frame. I need to wait for the 15-minute and or the 30-minute to close and to show signs of rejection. And VIX is still dropping. As you see, the fifth attempt, yes, we get like a little double top here, but it's not the top that I need. Sixth attempt, it's 10:13, still not 10:15 or 10:30, right? Price does not show any signs of true rejection up here. I'm just using this level here as a form of rejection. It doesn't feel good, but I'm doing it anyways. Get stopped out. As you can see, price is moving up. Price is still moving up. Yeah, we had some form of rejection, but price is actually moving up. Both ES and VIX, both are 15 and 30-minute level. Both don't show signs of rejection. They show signs of buying, not even absorption. First sign of buy absorption, but never fully reached that level, never fully rejected yet, and we never have any selling volume yet. Seventh of 10. Better entry point, buyer's exhaustion. Yes, right? Strong buying, failed. Strong buying again, failed. Now we're showing exhaustion, right? We're now entering the 10:30 time frame. We finally did the 10:15 and the 10:30 time frame. This one here was at 10:13, right? Not even 10:15. Now we're past 10:15 and 10:30 time frame. We see strong buying, boom, at 10:15, and then again, boom, right? All right, cool. I think this area here is someplace I need to pay attention to, all right? Started from there to there. Okay. I do attempt. I buy over here. Right. The 10:30 time frame is still trying to set up. Price had a nice little rejection here, right, on its attempts here, right. Nice little pull afterwards though, right. I like this candle, and now we're setting up. We do get a 15-minute absorption, valid reason to probably potentially get into the trade, right? This here got a 15-minute exhaustion. All right, cool. Now we look for a level, right? We look for a level. And I'll go through those in real time frame. But I get stopped out break even. Eighth attempt. Now I enter up here when I should have entered down here and stop loss a little bit over, right? Should enter down here. I probably still would have. I got stopped out anyway. So price went, boom, got stopped out. I said, okay, this is some bullshit. No rejection yet. 30 minutes still setting up, but 30 minutes is showing signs of rejection. Actually, yes, it is now that time. Now, if I wait for price to come back down here, I could have entered. That's my entry. Enter right here. Ninth attempt, God almighty, I entered stopped out, red, green, okay, red, green, okay, I entered here, right? I entered where I exit. I said, oh, I entered where I exit, I believe. I like that. We got a rejection. It looks good. My goal is to run this thing into the ground. Right? I want to run it into this. 5180 has been my goal the entire freaking time. But we came down to VWAP. We came down to initial balance low, and that's where I exit. right? Took this trade for about 50 points, right? Beautiful trade. Got the absorption that we wanted. Boom, you can see that we got that absorption. Price came back to that level where the absorption was, and it was ready to go. And I forgot to tell myself, when I do see that attempt, we usually get two strong long red candles. As you can see, we finally were going down to the 5180, and we hit it. We destroyed 5180. So how did I fare off? Bad. I finished negative $17 after going over. All right, 1,426. All right, I did end up positive because I just said, okay, I know that we're going down trending. I have a higher chance of really picking it. But all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fucked up the account. And this is the practice account. All right, it messed up the account. And I'm glad I'm trading the practice account. I'm glad I didn't open up the new combine. I would have been pissed. But look at this. Look at this shit. 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 Horrible. I told myself this is probably the most horrible freaking day ever. And I'm glad that I did not open up the account. I probably would fare off better trading one of these based on how reckless I traded today. Alright? Because this have a $4,000 limit. But that's ridiculous, right? So, but this trade here, it made it worth it just to like get this one trade here, knowing that I just needed patience. All right. And though I didn't click 5, I had to type 5 in 5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I had to type it in. But I wanted more. I didn't want to be greedy because we were at initial balance, and price was stalling. So let's go through those actual trades. I took 2 videos because it was storming. I feared that my computer would have shut down on me. So I think we're gonna go with this one first. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is it. So let's pull up this. Now we'll go to each one of these trades. First trade, everything was a short. 935.36. 5 contracts. 935.36. Oh. 935.36. Alright, so here. Alright, so here is what I missed. I missed this little push up and down. Alright, I think I spotted it late. So here we are. Let's see that push down first. Right at the open. Speed 2 times. So we get the absorption. Looks like I was setting up the chart still. Yeah, I was setting up my chart, so that's why I missed it. Alright, doing so many damn things. I should just be sitting my ass and looking. Alright, should just be sitting and looking. So I have to make sure that I'm sitting and looking by the time market opens. Here it goes. We got a start. We got a short. Right, a scalp potential on both ES and NQ. Alright, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to see this, because I won't be able to see this on ES and NQ now that I'm thinking about it because of my new setup. But I think trying to look at ES and NQ is just going to just throw me off. So, oh no, I marked it. Look at that. I did mark it. I did mark it. Look at that. You see that line? That means I marked it. So I was aware. I was cognitively aware. I think I didn't enter because NQ was moving higher, so it wouldn't be long lasting. NQ was moving higher, but that was the entry opportunity right there. And probably aim for the lower part. I would have aimed for down here, but gotta respect the fact that we had a nice absorb this here at 51.30. So 1 hour level, we got a strong selling come out of it. Quick retest, enter. It hasn't gone down yet. There it goes. It wasn't much out of that trade. So that would have been that. So that's already 20. That 15 points, 25 points. There's already 25 points from that level. 30 points, 25 points, 30 points right here. Alright, so bam, right? And so we hit that this level here, so that would have been a nice exit point. We're reaching this here and just trailing it. Okay, let's just go and trail it. Okay, don't expect it to come straight down because we're not done with it. I think from there we reverse, right? So yeah, I had entered. I did get the 2 to 1. All right, I did get about 20 points. Yeah, 20 points out of it. This could have been me one and done. I had 5 contracts. I had 5 contracts. Times, let's just say 18. 450 bucks. That's enough to just walk away. I didn't want 215. I didn't want that twice. Alright, I wanted that twice. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I entered with what about a 10-point stop loss. I ended up getting stopped out. Okay, now I should have just cleared my head. I tried again there. That's the first attempt at 48, 44. Next attempt is at 48. I tried again here. So for some reason, I let this one come all the way back to break even. I mean, not back to break even, back to stop loss. Right, that was stupid. Right, we started to go, but it was because we had all of this going on. It wasn't settled. I could have moved my stop loss a little closer. Right, so that one lost out. Next trade, right away. Bam. Alright, failed. Fully stopped out. Next trade, 1008. Now we're at the level. Alright, 1008. Stopped out. Next trade, 1012. Stopped out. Next trade, 1028. As you can see, we had buying the whole time into it. We do have absorption here, absorption there happening, absorption happening. Right, 1028. Okay, stopped out. Then we came right back to it again. I said, okay, let this one more go. But my entry should have been down here on that retest after everything had settled out. Right, though I don't have much time. I have like 7 minutes. No, five. No, I got time. I got 7 minutes. A whole full 7 minutes. Right? No, a full. 5 to 6 minutes to figure out my life. If we hit the absorption level, now I can go over and look for that level, right? I probably would have this up already, waiting for the 30-minute and 15 minutes to do its thing, showing that okay, we're rejecting. Okay, sellers are in. Sellers are in. Right? And then no, there goes that entry. 39. Right. So I had a whole 9 minutes. Right. Nine almost 10 minutes. Right. Entry came in at 39. This is it. This is the winning one here. Right. So now enter, and then boom, price just goes. It just goes and goes and hits my level. Bounced. I really want to see this. Okay, came here, started to bounce again, did not like that, but then it sold off and then hit. Boom. Right. That's another almost 40 points. $38. 30 points. Right. Another 30 points. Another 30. You know what? Another 30 points would be on 25. That's $750 extra on top of the um, on top of the 281.25 plus 275 plus 273.75 plus 280 plus 285. $2,000 if I waited patiently for the trade. If I wait patiently for the market to finish closing on the 1 hour, on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, or the first one, and on the 30-minute and 15-minute. Right? Even if I just took the 15-minute attempt, okay, didn't work out, and then the 30-minute attempt, because my stop loss would have been down here. It was a little tight here, but would have been down here anyways. So, and then price pulls back up into that level. And then after that, it just sold off. Whoop, right into my level that I wanted to go to, 51.82. That was my ultimate level. So 51.82. 51.81 really, minus 52.40. So that's 59 points. So I'm good with the extra 30 points already. That's just, see, plus 30. That's just an extra 29 points. I mean, it's still good. It's still a lot. Not gonna lie. 29 points extra. It's a lot. 29 times 25. That's 725. So on top of that 2,000, that's almost 3,000. A $3,000 day right there. Just straight down. Right. And then after that, price did just continue dropping. We had a small little rally, and then price got pushed down. Next to the next level, 5-minute. As you see, 5-minute didn't hold. We had a nice 5-minute break. We're gonna come back and retest this level before we go down further. Come back, retest that level right there, and I think that should be our drop. We're holding that level, and then we continue on. All right. So I was speculating, what if I had? That's it, because we broke the level. Boom. We broke this level here. There was nothing on that level right here, but there was an actual resistance line. We came back to the resistance line, as you can see here, and then that closed there. So even prior, before the candle closes, would have been fine, because we already closed out of that level with full volume, and then we came back to it. So just buying whatever level that was there on the range chart. and we hit. So that would have been a nice trade from what 50, 65 down. That's 60 points, right? And then after that, I just started just messing around with setting up my charts, and then this is what I'm gonna have now, right? So we're at the 15 to 30 minute level. Oh, let me look at the 15 to 30 minute. Do we have absorption? Oh, we do have absorption right here on the 30 minute. Oh, I didn't know that. I could assume we had a 15 minute, a 15 minute absorption, but it must have been on NQ. Oh, I didn't know we had a 15 minute absorption or a 30 minute absorption. Look at that. We have absorption. Wow. All right. All right. Color me pink. So I'm gonna have basically just this up. So what level are we at? So I'm gonna have my checklist. I'm gonna probably have my checklist on the screen. You know, what level are we going to? Click, boom, bam, enter. All right. Somehow it's gonna have to delete itself because me going back to delete it won't be easy. So I'm gonna have to have some form of checklist where I have to follow. Okay, mark this off. Click, click, click. You know, got a level. The same time frame goes back to that level. The same time frame shows rejection at that level. That same time frame has something in that level. Range chart, find an entry on that level, run it. Pretty much it. All right, so that's it for me for today. Those were my trades. Those were my thoughts. Um, yeah, so things I have to keep working on. See you later.